morning, Twitchland! And for anybody out there who might be watching, I hope you are all doing fantastic. Before we get started, and before I open the game up and I make sure everything looks all groovy on screen here for our new setup for our brand new book, we have some things to talk about. So, I hope you are all doing well. I hope you've all had a decent week. It's been a long 2 years. This pandemic has taken a toll on a lot of people, especially our healthcare workers who right now are suffering burnout unlike anything we've ever seen before in our current lifetimes. Along with that, there are mental health issues that may affect people out there, and we wanted to give a tribute this morning because we found out yesterday that we as a group of creators, unfortunately, lost somebody that was near and dear to our community. Somebody who started out in the TikTok Hogwarts Professors tag, if you follow us there. Mike, I guess, has unfortunately passed away. He passed away on January 1st. So we wanted to go ahead and post his fundraiser link to help him and his family recoup costs in the chat if you want to donate. Yes, they have already met their goal. Anything that is above and beyond what they need for end-of-life expenses, anything above and beyond that will be used to help his mother sell her house and get things ready there. So we'll be posting that now. We'll be posting that I want to say either just before or just after break, and we're also going to be posting that at the end of stream as well.
Yep.
As a way to give a bit of a send off.
Yeah.
Mike was very near and dear to a lot of people within the community, and it hit kind of hard. Like, I didn't really know the guy all that well, and I was in tears yesterday.
Yeah. He was also a really big inspiration to not only the creative storytelling and creative production communities, but also in the Dungeons and Dragons community as well.
Yeah. So Matt Mercer himself actually tweeted out the link yesterday as a way to help. They had a goal set of $25,000 for expenses. And when I looked yesterday after the fundraiser having been up for 24 hours, they had blown through that to 27,000 and change. I don't know what the current total is, but if you would like to offer something, the link is in the chat for you. Now, I don't have the game open just yet. And there's a reason for that, because we're going to sit and we're going to chat for a moment about something else that is huge these days.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. And this game can get all sorts of fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with an actual mental health warning upon opening. This game, it basically says this game is not for children or those who are not stable effectively.
Mm-hmm.
We understand that, and we as your storytellers take that fairly seriously, but we also understand what we are getting into because we have all seen this game in some respect. We've all played it, so we just want to give a warning that this may not be suitable for all audiences, and it is kind of fucked up towards the end.
Yeah. Now, also keep in mind, we did announce that we were going to be playing this last week in our last stream, and we did not know any of what just happened, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
We would like to take a moment to just pass along that if you find yourself needing help, if you find yourself needing somebody to talk to, find somebody to reach out and talk to, mental health, whether that's a friend, a family member, or whether that is a mental health professional, or even a hotline, an anonymous hotline, because these topics are huge. Mental health right now is extremely important given the climate that we are currently in and given the atmosphere in which we find ourselves in the world, especially during a pandemic. Your mental health is key, because if your mental health slips, and you fall, you are going to be absolutely no use to anybody. You need to make sure that you take care of yourself first.
Mm-hmm.
Did either of you have anything you wanted to add?
I think you did a pretty good job saying it.
Lady Punit?
Burnout sucks.
Burnout does suck. Lady Punit here has actually taken a mental health day from work today. So.
Yep.
Okay, so with that being said, our socials are also in the chat. If you would like to follow along with us and you would like to see what we're doing and our various projects across the internet. Lady Punit, are you ever going to set up a link tree like you said you were?
My fan is so dusty. Like, oh my god, look at that.
Oh god damn it, Lady Punit.
I forgot.
Oh, you're good. You're good. That wasn't a judgment. I was just asking, like, is this ever going to be a thing, or yeah?
It will be a thing when I remember to actually sit down and make it a thing. But you know, ADHD brain don't like remembering short-term things.
Would you like us to send you a reminder at some point?
Or would you like one of us to sit down with you at some point?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need someone to body double for me so I can be held accountable for my actions.
Okay.
I mean, that's totally cool. I'm always down for body doubling. It might actually help me get some shit done around the house, too.
Right.
I'll keep my phone charged while I just sit there on fucking voice chat.
Speaking of charging stuff, I need to charge my laptop because my boyfriend just built me a new computer over the weekend.
Yeah.
So my laptop is sitting on the coffee table now.
Gotcha. I'm going to quickly check our stream info, make sure we're in the right category.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right, because there's Doki Doki Literature Club, and then there's Doki Doki Literature Club Plus.
Correct. Mm-hmm. We are in the right category at the moment. So,
yeah.
With that being said, one moment, please. Loading. Wait for it.
Swing. Blazewing.
What?
You need to post the thing so we can see.
Yes, I just opened the game.
No, here.
We need the live stream.
Wait, what?
You're not streaming on Discord.
No, I know. I literally just opened the game. I hadn't even gotten my mouse over there yet.
Okay.
Fucking weirdos.
This is Susie.
Hi, Susie.
I love it. I love it.
Yep, Susie is my oldest stuffed animal. She is 23 years old.
Oh, if we're gonna do that, give me 1 sec. I will be right back. I got something to show you.
I got her at Disneyland when I want to say 8 years old, maybe. So that means she's probably closer to 21 years old. But you can tell because Susie has seen better days.
Yeah.
Because her mouth is falling off. She's missing a part of her nose, and her whiskers are all crooked. She's helped with a lot.
Yeah. If you ever want to get her restored so that way you can keep her for longer, I'll send you a TikToker who makes a living restoring old stuffed animals.
I've seen that, but I'm worried something would happen to her on the way down.
Fair enough.
Also, I don't know if I have the funds right now to send her for restoring.
So,
yeah.
I am 37.
Yeah.
Which makes this guy 35 years old.
Jesus.
I am 37. Did you not know this?
I thought you were my age.
How old are you, Lady Punit?
I'm 29.
No, I'm 37. I was born in 1984.
Wait, I'm younger than you, Lady Punit?
Apparently.
Holy shit, I'm the youngest one here.
So that makes this guy 35 years old. This is the guy that I used to sleep with every night. He now sits on top of my wardrobe, but this guy has traveled across the country 3 times with me, and he's gone everywhere that I have gone throughout pretty much my entire life.
Yeah. See, I would show you guys Lammy, but I lost Lammy, back in middle school. I don't remember. It was when I still lived in California.
I'm sorry.
All right. So before we start... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
Well, I was just going to say, before we start, another quick warning. Do not let the cutesy pink fool you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This
For those
game,
of you who don't know, this is a
psychological thriller game. And I just want to give a heads up that this game will intentionally lull you into a false sense of security for the first little while before we actually get into things. So if you are unable to handle certain topics, we would advise that this might not be the book for you.
Yeah.
The cutesy, pink, frilly stuff is literally just... it's a distraction, that's all it is. That being said, we may not get to the fucked up stuff today. Because it does take a bit of time to get through things.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, we would like to introduce you to our reading roles for this story. So, we have a new narrator / main character who is played by Lady Punit. I have given up my narrator role for this book. Tired of being narrator for now.
Yeah, Vampire the Masquerade was a lot of narration for you.
Yes, it was! Blue Dragon Lady is playing the characters Yuri and Monica.
All the long-haired ladies.
And myself, I am playing the characters Sayori and Natsuki.
The bratty characters.
Brat energy. Go! So, with that being said, shall we get into a new game?
Yep. Let's do this.
There may be things that pop up in this game that are not as things normally are. Or it's not like a brand new game, because I have actually played this game on my computer before, so just keep that in mind. It may... you'll see. I believe
this is
that...
the childhood friend.
Yeah, I believe that is me. Hey! Yeah.
Oh, wait, now I actually have to hold the whole thing. Okay.
Yep.
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. And this is why he is not husbando material.
He's a fucking bitch.
This is why he is not a good friend.
However, I just sigh and idle in front of a crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Is that the...
Wait, is that the name of our character?
Hold on a second.
Did you already name our character before we could decide?
No! I didn't! It might have been from another game! Ah!
Oh.
Let me go.
Maybe.
Alright, hang on. Hang on!
Give us one moment.
Whoops. I'm gonna
We didn't go through the process of naming ourselves.
No, we didn't. I need to figure out how to erase things.
Wouldn't you want to just go to new game?
I did.
But it just went straight to the name.
Can somebody figure out how to erase a game file for this, please? Because there are certain mechanics with this game that will come into play later on.
I think you may have to, like, uninstall and reinstall the game.
Oh, no.
We don't have time for that.
Yeah, we don't have time for that. We could just consider ourselves fuck knuckles for the time being.
So the other thing we could do is we could actually figure out what we want to name the main character, and then just ignore his name on screen, and then I will uninstall and reinstall throughout the next week, and we'll have it for next time.
Okay.
So, all right, give me 1 second. Let me skip back through. So please ignore the name on screen for our main character. Don't worry about it, Lady Punit. We'll grab it later.
Okay.
1 second. Let me skip through all this text. So, what do we want to name our character?
He's not a good friend, so we need to give him, like, a bad friend name.
A bad friend name, okay?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of, like, the worst friend I ever had. Oh, we could name him after my ex-boyfriend.
I mean, what was your ex-boyfriend?
No, my ex-boyfriend's name is Nick. But Nick's also the name of the guy who's, like, front-running.
Yeah. Why not Trevor?
Because Trevor's the name of the toad from Harry Potter.
That's true. It's also the name of one of my ex-boyfriends.
Severus.
Yeah, I mean, he was an asshole, and just because he sacrificed himself at the end of the book series does not make him a good person.
It's a very gray area with Severus.
I have issues with Severus.
Oh,
he was emotionally
Tom.
abusive. Pardon?
Yeah.
Tom?
Tom Riddle.
I'm down for that. Okay, somebody put that in our chat thingus, and I will fix that. So we're gonna go with the name Tom for this guy.
Hey, Tom.
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 Fuck you, Tom.
Fuck
No
you,
one
Tom.
likes you, Tom.
Alright, fuck Knuckles. I mean, Tom, you're up.
1 second. I got it.
You're
okay, Blue
good.
Dragon.
You're good.
Wait, what about Tommy Fucker?
Tommy,
No.
no.
Tommy Knuckles.
Tommy Knuckles.
We'll figure something out. We can discuss
We'll
this
figure
throughout the
something out, but his name's Tom. Maybe,
Tom.
but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
week. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Tom.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird when I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
What an asshole. Tom, you're an
Yeah.
asshole. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all.
Honey, you can do so much better.
Right?
I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayuri.
Oh, honey.
You can do so much better.
Right?
Just clock him and be done.
Narrator, you're up.
We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Tom, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Okay, so, something in Japan is it's very, like, socially expected of you to join clubs because it looks better on college applications for them.
It's all. It's not a. It's not a requirement, but it is a requirement if you want to get into like further education and shit.
Yeah.
And they have things like sports days, and they have things like club days that are expected of anybody who is either playing sports or in clubs. It is a. Like I said, it's not a requirement, but it's a requirement, if that makes sense.
It's socially expected of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll take that. And me looking into the JET program, if I go over, it will be socially expected of me to partake in that as well.
Yep.
To be like a club advisor or to join
Club
a
advisor or a teacher. As a teacher role, it will be expected for me to monitor or oversee probably some of these clubs, or at least to sit in on some of them and partake in some of them.
You should make a foreign games club.
Yes. D&D club.
I mean, I could, but I don't speak Japanese fluently enough to do D&D. I'm working on it, but I don't speak Japanese fluently enough. That being said, it would be a way to practice English. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And I plan to document like all of my experience. If I get in, I plan to document like all of my experiences while I'm over there, so you guys will be able to follow along on like TikTok or Twitch if I stream on Twitch, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would be a really good way to help further understand English, because with the English language, depending on like, apparently English is one of the hardest languages to learn.
Yes.
Because one word can have up to like 5 different meanings, depending on how you say it.
Well, not just how you say it, like words through speech can have like up to 5 different meanings depending on how you say it. But the same is true through text as well, and they're not necessarily the same meanings. Which means whether it's spoken or whether it's written can have up to 10 different meanings, give or take.
Yep.
English is fucked.
Yep.
Also, holy shit, that fog rolling in, yo. All right.
Right.
Tom, you did this line?
I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you joined a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. You're not helping yourself here.
No.
I don't see why you're the protagonist.
It's fine. Just dig yourself a deeper hole, buddy.
Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Join the anime club.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking weeb! I remember when weeb was a fucking slur. Nobody liked the word. It was considered a generic insult. And now everybody embraces that term.
Right?
Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. And this is why social clubs are important in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Somebody just jot a note quickly under research notes to look up the word NEET.
Yeah.
I know what it means.
What?
So I don't remember the full definition, but basically a NEET is someone who doesn't get a job, doesn't go to school, and just stays at home all day.
So slacker.
Basically, a slacker. I'm not 100% sure like how they get money.
Oh, they do like like freelance janitorial stuff, from what I've seen.
Ah. So kind of the fringes of society almost.
Pretty
much.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Okay, here it is. So, NEET stands for Not in Education, Employment, or Training. Refers to a person unemployed and not receiving education or vocational training.
Cool. So, effectively, none of us.
None of us, because we all have jobs in some way or another.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or in education.
I was going to say I'm a student. I'm going into my last semester of university, so...
Yeah, so you're in a higher education.
Yeah. Tom, you're up.
All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Bitch.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. This guy, Sayuri, you can do so much better.
Yay!
The
Jazz
girls
hands.
in your clubs are so nice. Hang out with them. You don't need this jerk.
We haven't met them yet. We don't know what they're like.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl because you're a dick?
Yep.
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her because you're the main protagonist of a video game.
Yep.
Can't you feel the fucking love?
Can you feel the love tonight?
As you can tell, we absolutely just adore the main character of this game. We're all in love with him.
I think I know why, because he's starting to use similar speech patterns to my ex-boyfriend, and this is one of the reasons I left him.
Gotcha.
Good.
So I'm gonna have a blast with this because I'm just gonna picture my ex. I guess seeing her worry about me so much makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head, gaslighting.
Right?
You gaslighting piece of shit. I'm about to clock your ass and curb stomp you outside in the snow.
Yep. I'm gonna make you get the worst ending now.
Yep.
Oof.
Oh my god, what if we did purposely give him the worst ending?
We can talk about that outside of stream.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
You're good.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it because you're in a video game and going through the whole school day would be boring.
Yep.
After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Just like my ex. Clubs. Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start at the anime club.
Hello?
Sayuri? Now, is it Sayuri or Sayori?
Sayori. So the YO is pronounced yo. So Sayori.
Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
Dumbass.
Yeah. Even I don't speak out that much.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
Yeah. She's got a point. She's not wrong.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Now, not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature.
Excellent gaming! Welcome on in. Oh shit. First of all, good morning all. Second, oh boy, I can't believe you folks are playing this. Yes, we are playing Doki Doki Literature Club this morning. Welcome on in. Enjoy the ride.
Yep. It's going to be one hell of a ride.
Sure is.
Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less because you're a douchebag.
Yes!
Yeah, you're a douchebag that doesn't want to support your childhood friend in her endeavors of doing things that help others.
Correct.
Fuck you.
To assume that she only got the vice president role because she was the second one to hold an interest, they have, voting for a reason.
Yes.
She's the best one for the job.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please!
Fun fact, I started the anime club at my college.
Nice.
It's still going to this day.
Yay!
Why do you care so much anyways?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I'd bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. K. Rude. She's obviously Slytherin.
Yep. Also, there's food.
I'm sorry, but Sayori's a sweetheart.
Yes, she is.
I let out a long sigh.
She's a Hufflepuff.
Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? She is a Hufflepuff with Slytherin tendencies. She is basically a young version of Rune Thornwick.
She's a Slitherpuff.
She's a Slitherpuff.
Yes! Let's go!